edition of Legal Community Week took place in Milan between 10th of June and 14th of June 2024. This annual event, hosted by LC Publishing Group, the leading digital and international publisher, is dedicated to the international legal community. Legal Community Week featured 200 speakers who discussed the most relevant topics for private practice and in-house lawyers across 32 events, attracting over 5,500 attendees. In addition to the conferences, there were leisure events dedicated to networking, such as cocktail receptions, an award gala and a music contest. In brief, Legal Community Week provided a forum for discussing the legal profession, market changes, professional innovations and associated opportunities and challenges. What do you think has been the biggest challenge in-house lawyers have to face nowadays?
Well, maybe not the biggest challenge, but I think a serious challenge for in-house lawyers these days is to keep up with the changing technology. Yeah? Not talking about AI, but also what has been there before, blockchain and all the other new technologies which we had to know. And I think in addition to that comes that the economic pressure has increased over the last 5 years.
Among the many topics discussed at the conferences was sustainability, which has become increasingly relevant to corporate lawyers. Why are in-house lawyers increasingly involved in sustainability?
Because the lawyer needs to be sure that the company is going in the right direction and that it complies with all its legal obligations and it does not have to face any liability. But more than that, the lawyer or the in-house lawyer is like an angel guardian, and it should also be working in the right direction to ensure that to have a resilient company and also that all the employees are involved in this direction, because once again it's a business partner.
Another hot topic discussed was artificial intelligence, which has permeated both legal departments and law firms, becoming a valuable working tool for lawyers. How has it changed the work of in-house lawyers?
Thank you for your question. It has changed the work in a dramatic way. Now there is a need of building skills to mediate between the traditional legal skills and the technology aspects and artificial intelligence. So this is the first challenge, and it has also brought an immense opportunity to collect and digest an immense quantity of information, which leads to the next challenge for the future, which is a deep and sound critical skill to ensure that all the information is true, is fact-based, and the use that we make is in line with legal requirements and ethics.
A series of technical topics were also discussed during the conferences, including post-merger and acquisition complexities, governance and international negotiations, all of which require a high degree of sensitivity and expertise to navigate successfully. So, referring to your international experiences, how do negotiation techniques change from one country to another?
I would say that generally speaking they tend to converge, and you have less and less differences depending on the countries. There is still a very traditional, controversial approach to negotiation in some part of Europe and in APAC as well, much more than in our Western European countries and the USA. I think that's also linked to the fact that there is more volume in the Western countries, which makes it a little bit more important to find a collaboration approach than in other countries. And the last I would mention is that you have more and more companies equipped with devices such as contract lifecycle management software. They can basically rely on precedents, on data they can extract and sort of build a picture whereby it is easier for them to be in control and have it the right level of negotiation with their suppliers or their clients. That's what I can say today.
These were the main highlights for 2024 Legal Community Edition. We look forward to next year's event, which will be held from June 9th to 13th.